postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Texas Rangers, as manager Ron Washington will line them up like this. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Leonis Martin will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
Oh, first pitch of the night. That home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. On the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
3-2, here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Hyatt has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Shin-Soo Choo will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. That one's in there, 3-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way to Prince. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Dangerous count against Fielder, the 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
Wow, a 2-0 count. This is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is, right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Adrian Beltre will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off to Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set. Now the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Here's Alex Rios now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Rios digs in the 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. John Hyatt will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
And leading out for the Rays, the fielder, John Hyatt.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time for a check of the scouting report to give you a glimpse of what's to come from this 22-year-old lefty. Ben Zobrist will dig in here. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. One now to Zobrist. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Will Myers will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Evan Longoria We'll get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He waits. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. There goes the runner. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. Mitch Moreland will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch coming. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
J.P. Arancibia will get a chance here. And you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Moore with a 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Two-two pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Elvis Andrus, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the full count offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Elvis Andrus digs in at the plate.
Hey, wait, take out Tampa.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. .0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Double play, kill, stay in there.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Full count pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Leonis Martin will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on the way. And this will be fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Brian McCann will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Rays, catcher, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the pitch. Lined into left center. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Desmond Jennings steps in now. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, the decision to run from first is really going to pay off this time. I don't know if he scores if he's not running, but since he's on the move, he's able to score easily from first on the double.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch as Loney's a strikeout casualty for route number 2.
When you're talking about guys that throw a good slider, it's not necessarily the movement you're talking about. It's the late movement. I mean, here he goes to offer at this thing, and it's just not there anymore.
In now, Ryan Hennigan, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. From the stretch. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Rays get one thanks to Desmond Jennings. We played 2. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Shin-Soo Choo will step in to lead things off for the Rangers, and he'll have protection in the form of Prince Fielder waiting in the on-deck circle. First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line hard deep into left. And there's the first out here in the Texas third.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Prince Fielder. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Fielder waits the 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, the right fielder, Alex Rios. First pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. He's set. Now the pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
What are you kidding me?
Now the 1-1 home to Rios. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. It remains 1-0. John Hyatt will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Left fielder, John Hyatt.
Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes. 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to 3rd to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The next pitch. Out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2 coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top two guys in the lineup. And now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Will Myers will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And Rios will play this one on the hop. It's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Evan Longoria will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now the 1-0. Now here's his swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
Now on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate. So he grooves this one, winds up costing.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 pitch now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Chu has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Desmond Jennings will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Now the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Martin is there, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Yunel Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
The 1-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Outside, 2-1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
2-1. That's popped up, but room in foul territory for Aaron Sibia. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Rays lead it 4-0. Mitch Moreland will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now another 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a ground ball to first. And Loney will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
J.P. Arancibia will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One strike.
Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
So 1-2 with one away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. And I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. James Loney will be our leadoff man when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays 4 and the Rangers nothing. And there you see James Loney now. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home fourth. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And on one pitch, he's retired.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
John Hyatt will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Ball 2.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ben Zobrist would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Your second baseman, number 18,
Ben Zobrist will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And here's the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they're in front 4-0. Jurickson Profar will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Sometimes when your offense hasn't really been able to put a whole lot together, this can be all it takes to get you started. Now you've got the leadoff man on base. You force the starter into the stretch right away, and things can maybe take off from here.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with a 2-0 count right on the heels of a hit by pitch, it's a good time to go out there and give your pitcher a minute or so to put things back together.
He's gonna go.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You definitely don't want to go hit by pitch, walk to start this inning. So you got to bear down right here. Really lock in on that catcher.
Hey, double him up.
Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. On the way. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. Fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to third, and they get the force over there for the first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
This is one of those plays where I guess he's thinking he can't get 2 here, so might as well get the lead runner. It's a little risky, but hey, mission accomplished.
Here's Prince Fielder. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Hyatt is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Adrian Beltre. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Will Myers will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here comes the 2-1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Here comes Ron Washington now up out of the Ranger dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Harrison is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's Desmond Jennings now. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Another line drive single here. That's their 7th hit now in the ball game. And I'll tell you, these have not been Texas Leaguers. They have smoked the ball all throughout.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2. Got him. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers nothing. Alex Rios will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there, and that's going to land foul. 2-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
Now, he's been outstanding so far.
Here now the 2-2. Lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Mitch Moreland will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now Moore with a 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
J.P. Arancibia will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Has a look, now the pitch. Took something off there, but it misses ball one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. The 1-1 home. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for route number 2.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Elvis Andrews will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
The 3-1 coming. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Jurickson Profar will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first with it is Loney, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are out in front, 5-0. James Loney will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
James Loney.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Standing in now, Ryan Hennigan. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Ready on 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now the 3-1. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 25,
John Hyatt will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. He's running towards second. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Pause. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Leonis Martin will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And oh, a bad hop there as it's over his head at first. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Prince Fielder will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, now toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. New pitcher coming on. It's the Dominican-born right-hander Joel Peralta. Adrian Beltre will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. First pitch coming. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Alex Rios now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Now the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Two and one home to Rios. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 1. Will Myers will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. First offering on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. The 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is grounded foul off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box. Here comes the 3-1. Swinging a high bouncer to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Evan Longoria will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And the middle infielders are staying busy here. Another ground ball, this time out to second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
One on the way. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Desmond Jennings will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Picks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
From the stretch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're up 5-1. Heath Bell will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Mitch Moreland will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. J.P. Arancibia will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Get 1-0 on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
The 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now the 3-1 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Full count offering on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Elvis Andrews will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on, turn the double.
Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Jurickson Profar will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Jennings will get it in, so that runner will put on the brakes at third base.
That is such a fluid swing for a young ball player. He's just all over this pitch, drives it right back where it came from for a base hit.
Jake McGee will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Leonis Martin will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To Escobar for one on the first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Yunel Escobar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive into right field as this is down in front of Rios for a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
James Loney will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hennigan. Hit swung out and missed the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out.
Yeah, I don't know about the decision to run here. I mean, you've already got 2 guys on base. You've got a pitcher sweating bullets out there as it is. Now you've basically thrown him a lifeline and given him a free out that he hadn't really earned.
As a look, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's ready, now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. And the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
In now, John Hyatt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Grant Balfour is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Grant Balfour.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in to lead things off here in the ninth, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. Now Choo around second. He'll try for 3. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth, as it's a leadoff triple.
First baseman, number 84.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't a home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing a good 400 feet plus, but at least he'll have 3 bases to show for it.
Here's Prince Fielder. And this is fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. But there are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Adrian Beltre is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Danger here, as this is a hitter that can make it a 1-run ball game.
And if he does, you got to make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything inside that he can pull.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
One pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's the 2-2 home. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Here it comes. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Escobar is there, one away.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Alex Rios now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Rios digs in the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
From the stretch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 0-2. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's in this game here trying to close this thing out, but he just made his job a little more difficult here in the ninth inning. This one gets away, and that will most certainly be scored as a wild pitch.
Don't let him score.
One out and a runner on second base. He's set, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strikes 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
The 1-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the ninth inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 5-2. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, they left 14 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Moore. The loss goes to Martin Perez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.